So, as I was saying previously, we encounter public speaking in our everyday lives, whether that is when we are watching someone give a public speech, or watching someone in a play, or on television, or something along those lines, or whether we ourselves are doing public speaking. And for the purposes of this class, we are going to be giving three different types of public speeches: informative speaking, persuasive speaking, and entertaining speaking. So let's talk about each of those. So first, informative speaking. Informative speaking happens when we share our knowledge with an audience, and this is one of the most common types of public speaking. And really, you are telling the audience about something that you know about that they don't necessarily know about. And informative speaking is one of the forms of public speaking that's most used in our everyday lives. So a lot of people use informative speaking in their jobs, for example, and it's actually worked into many different occupations. In fact, right here, this lecture right now is an informative speech. I am sharing knowledge with you, my audience, about what informative speaking is. And so learning how to speak effectively really has become an essential skill in today's world. It's a job skill. So we are going to be doing an informative speech in this class. In addition, more towards the end of the semester, we will be doing a persuasive speech. So when we are giving those persuasive speeches, our goal is to convince, motivate, or otherwise persuade others. And this is another common reason that we give public speeches. And oftentimes we are trying to get our audience to change their beliefs, their actions, or decisions that they make. So oftentimes we are persuading others to take on some challenging task. For example, whenever you watch a commercial, they are trying to persuade you to buy whatever product it is that they are selling you. Or if you are asking friends and family to donate money to a cause that you really care about, that is persuasive speaking. You are trying to convince your friends and family to change their actions by donating money to a cause that you really believe in. So again, persuasive speaking is one of those forms of public speaking that we are very likely to use in our everyday lives. Finally, we will be doing entertaining speaking in this class. And entertaining speaking involves a lot of different things. It can involve giving a speech of introduction. As I said earlier, it can be a wedding toast. You can present or accept an award. You can give a eulogy at a funeral. There are all types of different entertaining speeches that one can give, in addition to things like after dinner speeches or motivational speeches. This is often sometimes referred to as epideictic speaking, which is the fancy Greek term for entertaining speaking. And entertaining speaking can actually be one of the more challenging ones because it requires a lot of preparation and practice in order to be effective. But really, that's true of all of these different types of speeches. So these are the three types of speeches that we'll be giving: an informative speech, a persuasive speech, and an entertaining speech.